Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emilie. It is so good to have you here with me today. We are going to be hopping into a hip-focused vinyasa sequence. The peak pose today is going to be super soldier, which is a deep but really yummy hip stretch. So the whole sequence is going to lead us towards that shape, which is of course not mandatory. If you don't feel like taking that final peak shape, you do not have to. There's going to be another option, so don't worry, you can still do the class. If you're used to practicing with blocks, please have them nearby. They are a great tool, but of course are not mandatory at all. So you are more than welcome to practice without blocks like me. Whatever you feel comfortable with, but don't hesitate to have them nearby. Yes, and before we get started, as you can see, I'm in a new space. This is actually the yoga studio that I teach at in Luxembourg. So let me know if you like the videos filmed in this space, because if you do, I will make an effort to film here much more often. All right, without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start on our backs. So you can make your way into a constructive rest. Feet are wide apart, knees together, and then the hands can rest on your stomach and chest. Let's just close the eyes here and just take a moment to arrive onto the mat. To allow whatever has happened today or this week to fade, becoming more present with each cycle of breath. And to encourage the body to let go, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. From here, let's go ahead and bring the knees into the chest, hugging opposite hand to opposite wrist, and maybe rocking side to side a little bit, massaging the muscles along your spine. Making sure that the shoulders and tailbone stay pretty grounded on the mat. We want to keep the spine along. And then let's go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left knee. And we will interlace the hands either behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin. Keep your right toes active, and let's pull the left knee towards the body as we push the right knee away. And if it feels good, you can roll out your ankles. And then let's release the left leg, extend the right leg long, and just start to roll out the right ankle over your head. And you can always extend your left leg as well. And on your next inhale, let's lift the forehead up to the right knee and hold, using your body weight to slightly deepen the stretch. And as you breathe out, let's release, bring both knees into the chest. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Same thing. Let's interlace the hands around the right leg, pull the right knee towards you, and push the left knee away. You can roll out the ankles if that feels good. And now let's release the right leg down, extend the left leg up towards the sky. Let's start to roll out the left ankle a little bit more, and you can extend your right leg long here to deepen the stretch. Now as you breathe in, let's lift the forehead up to the left knee and hold. And slowly, let's release, bring both knees into the chest. And we will start to rock back and forth, making our way up into a forward fold top of the mat, with or without using the hands. Here, let's hold opposite hand to opposite elbow and dangle side to side, making sure the head hangs heavy. Let's release both hands down on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale to release. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, halfway lift, pause here. Right fingertips stay down on the mat. Let's bend the right knee. Left arm reaches up, keep reaching the crown of the head forward. Option to stay here or to bend your left elbow behind your back, either reaching for the inner right thigh, or if you want to go for the full bind, the right arm also reaches in between the legs, and you can catch your left hand behind your right hip crease. Keep lifting the left shoulder, rolling it open. Keep lengthening your spine. And on your next inhale, let's open up the arms. Exhale, left hand comes down on the mat, bend the left knee, and then right arm reaches up to the sky. Either stay up here or once again, go for the half or full bind, maybe clasping the hands behind your left hip crease. Keep pulling the right shoulder open. Let's hold for 3. On your next inhale, let's open up the arms if they aren't already. Exhale to fold forward. High mountain with a flat back, rise up. Exhale, cactus the arms, press your hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's step the right foot back, drop the right knee, left arm reaches up, twist to the left. Either stay here and just keep reaching back. At the same time, we're pulling the hips down, or maybe bend your right knee and catch the top of your right hand with your left foot. On your next exhale, let's release the right foot if you haven't already. Tuck the right toes, circle the left arm down, and straighten your left leg, half splits. Reaching the chest forward and folding deeper over the left leg. From here, we're going to plant the hands. Start to straighten your right leg, so pushing into the ball of the right foot. So we're in a pyramid pose, and then trying to keep the left leg straight, send it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, open up the hip, and let's circle the left knee in one direction and in the other. Next, inhale, 3-legged dog into 3-legged plank. Maybe 3-legged chaturanga if you're warm enough for that yet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Finding length through the spine and backs of the legs. Next inhale, let's come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, high mountain rise. Exhale, let's cactus the arms, open up the heart. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Now let's step the left foot back. Drop the left knee, left hand stays planted, right arm reaches up and back. Either stay here, pulling the hips forward towards your right heel, or maybe add the quad stretch, bending your left knee, holding the top of the left foot with the right hand. And you can also bend without holding the foot. That's a really good hamstring strengthener. Now, as you breathe out, let's release the left toes, tuck the toes, circle your right arm down, and straighten your right leg, half split Hanumanasana. Two more breaths here. Keep squeezing lower belly in, pulling the hips back and reaching chest forward. From here, let's try to keep the right leg straight. If you need to bend it, that is okay. Let's lift the left knee, push into the hands, maybe keep the right leg straight as you send it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Let's circle the right knee. And switch directions. Inhale, 3-legged dog into 3-legged high plank, maybe 3-legged chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, let's come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift, top of the mat. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's step the left foot back. This time we're straightening the right leg, reaching the arms up. Exhale, keeping the back straight. Let's reach forward and hold here. Extended pyramid pose. Your left heel can be grounded or lifted, and if you need to have a micro bend in the right knee, that is okay. As you breathe out, let's drop the left hand down. Right arm reaches up high. From here, we're going to circle the right arm, bend the right knee, and come into warrior two, opening up to the left. Breathe in, let's straighten the right leg, flex the right toes. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, straighten the right leg, flex the right toes. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Exhale, side angle pose. Let's hold here. Maybe bend your left elbow behind your back, going for the half bind, so maybe reaching for the inner right thigh, or full bind, right arm wraps underneath the right thigh as well. And once again, you can lock your hands around the right hip crease. And on your next inhale, let's open up the arms. Exhale, skandasana, keeping the right leg bent. Hold here. From here, we're going to sit down on the mat. Left hand comes far behind your left leg, so we're creating a triangle. And then let's push into the right foot, come into a very wide-legged wild thing. On your next exhale, let's re-bend the right knee. Pivot to the top of the mat for a lunge. You can use your hands. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Next inhale, let's come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. This time, let's step the right foot back. Let's straighten the left leg as we rise up. Breathe in. Hinging at the hips, exhale, extended pyramid, and hold for 3. Good. Trying to bring as much weight as you can into your right foot for 2. And 1 right hand comes down on the mat, left arm reaches up, pull the left hip back. Right heel can always lift off the mat if needed. From here, let's bend the left knee, cartwheel the hands open, warrior 2. Inhale, let's reverse triangle. So straighten your left leg, flex the left toes. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. Let's hold here. Once again, either staying here or going for the half bind, just bending the right elbow, or for the full bind. And here again, opening up that right shoulder as much as you can. Next, inhale back to side angle pose. Exhale, skandasana. Bend the left knee, come onto the heel of your right foot. Let's sit down with or without the help of the hands. Right hand comes behind your right leg. Push into your left foot. Inhale, wide-legged wild thing. On your next exhale, let's make our way back to skandasana with or without the help of the hands into a lunge. Inhale, 3-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. On your next inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's step the left foot back. Inhale, rise up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, right arm reaches up. Exhale, bend the right knee, cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Now reverse warrior, keep your right knee bent. Exhale, half moon pose. Left arm reaches up. Let's bend the left knee, maybe catch the top of the left foot. You can also just stay in half moon. Good. Maybe catching the top of the left foot with the left hand for sugar cane, chapasana. Keeping the chest open to the left. Slowly, let's release. Let's step back, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Breathe in here. On your next exhale, let's bring the left hand down, heel toe your right foot slightly to the right, and then let's shimmy the right shoulder underneath the right knee. Let's reach both arms out to the sides, and then maybe catch a full bind around your right leg. Hold here. And keep reaching crown of the head forward. Good. Now let's release. We're going to keep the right shoulder underneath the right leg. Try to maybe step your left foot a little bit closer. Right hand can lift off the mat. Your left hand keeps you balanced. And we're going to kind of internally rotate that right arm. See if you can bring all your weight into the right foot. Bend your left knee and catch the top of your left foot with your right hand. And then from there, we're pointing the left knee up towards the sky and trying to straighten the right leg for super soldier. If this is not accessible, you can come into a standing splits, left leg in the air, bend the left knee, and then right hand catches the left foot from the outside. Both are really great options, really great stretches. So let's hold there for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Extend your left leg back. Left hand plants. Let's come into wild thing. Right arm reaches over the right ear. And then exhale your chaturanga. Maybe right leg stays in the air. Okay, and we'll do that on the left side. Inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or float, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, press the hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's step the right leg back. Inhale, stand up tall, straighten your left leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips if that's accessible. Pyramid pose, lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Peel your left shoulder, left arm open. And then let's cartwheel into warrior two. Ground the right heel. Reverse warrior, keep your left leg bent. Exhale, half moon. Again, either staying here or bending the right knee. Maybe the right hand holds the top of the right foot. Working on opening your right shoulder even more. Slowly, let's release. Come back to reverse warrior as delicately as you can. Exhale, side angle pose. Now let's bring both hands down to the mat. Heel toe your left foot to the left. Bring your chest down a little bit lower so that you can bring your left shoulder underneath your left thigh. Right heel is lifted. Maybe walk the arms out. Maybe you just stay here. Maybe the hands even stay under the shoulders. Or maybe you go for the full bind. And let's hold. Good. From here, we're going to stay low with the chest. Just keep your left hand underneath the left knee pretty much. Let's
walk the right foot a little bit closer. Now internally rotate your left shoulder underneath your left leg. Let's see if we can lift the right foot and catch the right toes, and then slowly work on straightening the left leg and pointing the right knee up. The other option is just to come into that standing splits again, pretty much the exact same shape, except that we're catching the right foot from the outside and not from underneath the leg. And very slowly, we will make our way out, step the right foot back, right hand comes underneath the right shoulder again, and let's pivot into Wild Thing. Stretching out that whole left side body. Feels so good. Next exhale, three-legged chaturanga or normal chaturanga. All the way back to downward facing dog. Good job. Now let's take a deep breath in, come high on the toes, bend the knees, step or float to a seat, maybe without the feet touching the floor. Still a long way to go for me. All right, let's keep the knees into the chest, extend the arms, and then one vertebra at a time. Let's come all the way down to the mat. You can hug your knees into your chest, maybe rock side to side. And we'll just take a little twist. Let's bring both knees over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left. And just taking these last moments to notice your body and the state that we've created. Maybe the rhythm of your breath or heartbeat has changed. So trying to be aware of all those little subtleties. Let's come back through center. And then let's bring both knees over to the left. Coming back through center once again. Let's hug the knees in, and then as you breathe in, lift the forehead up to the knees, hold the breath, and squeeze every single muscle in your body for 3, giving yourself the biggest hug. 2, 1, and exhale. Let it all go. Savasana. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. And sigh it out. And let yourself relax. Observe anything that comes up, sensations in the body or thoughts, without attaching to anything. Without letting anything take you out of this moment. So we'll do a few rounds of square breathing, or you can just stay in your Savasana without focusing on the breath if you feel like that. But just to give you something to do, something to really calm the body and ground yourself. Visualize a square. It has 4 equal sides. We're going to breathe along the edges of the square. So I'll do it with a count of 4, but feel free to change the count. So let's take a deep breath in and out to begin. And then breathing up vertically the length of the square for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the breath horizontally for 4, 3, 2, 1, going down the square, breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1, horizontally, let's hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, going up the square, breathing in, 4, hold for 4, breathing out for 4, Hold for 4. Breathing in for 4. And let's continue at your own rhythm, just making sure all 4 sides of the square are equal. And next time you breathe out, let's come back to the natural breath. Noticing how you're feeling right now. And you're more than welcome to stay here longer, or you can start to wiggle the fingertips and toes and start to stretch out in any direction that feels good. We will eventually meet up in a comfortable seat at the top of the mat, or you can stay in Savasana longer. That is always an option. And when you're seated, just making sure to grow tall through the crown of the head to relax the muscles in the face and the shoulders and the arms. And just bring your attention inwards one last time before going into the rest of your day. Noticing how it feels to be looking inwards, and then maybe you can come back to this state of being throughout the day whenever you're feeling stressed, or just at random moments to check in with yourself, trying to do it more often. On your next inhale, let's reach the arms above the head. And then exhale, let's bring the hands to the heart space. And you can go ahead and rub the hands together. And then let's cover the eyes with the hands. Slowly blinking the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. If you loved it, then please let me know in the comments below. And also, I'm always open to hearing any suggestions that you might have for me, anything that you would love to see on this channel, so don't hesitate to ask. And yes, thank you again so much. I hope that you have a wonderful day ahead, and I will see you next week for another class.